Hello everyone, today we will be unboxing the Blinds Magic Smart Motorized Roller Shades. This is a roller shades that was given to me to try out. And the reason why I decided to try out because it looks like it fits well with smart homes, especially using the Matter protocol. So I wanted to get this installed in my kitchen window and see how it works using Matter app and using Home Assistant to do some automations. This will be my first smart motorized blind, so it's really exciting for me to review. So it came shipped like this from looks like it came directly from I think China. So I put the website below. Their website's actually pretty good. If you give them your custom measurements, they'll create it based off the measurements you give them. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it and let's see what comes in it. So this is the box that it came with, and it looks like it wants you to open here. So I'm going to open right there per their instructions. So just be very careful. These are blinds, so you don't want to, cut the cloth or anything like that. So, okay, after some struggling, I found out that if you just slit in the front of the opening here and the sides, it kind of opens up like a flap like that. And then looks like there's some installation kits here that they want to make sure that you see. So we'll open this in a minute and let's go ahead and looks like it's well wrapped. Looks like they bubble wrapped it all the way around. So there's really no retail box packaging. It's just this brown box that you saw earlier. And the blinds came in this bubble wrap material. So you kind of take it out there. It's sealed here. So just break the seal. You should be able to pull out the blind. So this is kind of the color that I got that they recommended. Let's see. So there's a note here that says shade height set and paired with remote, ready to use, no further adjustment needed. Please avoid resetting. And if you have any questions, let them know. It's on channel 1. It looks like. So that's everything that you need here. And then you got your instructions. Looks like you got batteries, some screw mounts. This is the remote and it's paired, but you can also use the app as well since it uses Matter. So that's kind of cool that it comes with a remote. So that's nifty. And this is your brackets in here. All right, I beat up the box a little bit, but this is what the bracket looks like. So you got your, looks like this is the USB cable to charge it probably. You get a screw or L Allen's wrench set. And then you got your brackets here. So these are the brackets. So it looks pretty cool. Some more set screws or screws. And then another bracket right here. So it looks looks easy to install. It doesn't have too much complex parts. And this is the user guide right here. So it tells you the instructions and how to install everything on here. So it comes with really detailed instruction, pairing, advanced settings, even how to select it onto the platform and use the app. So yeah, you really detailed stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the installation part, and then we'll go from there. And let me see, looking at the design, these brackets are pretty interesting. Pretty much, this is a really easy install because really all you need to do is this short part of the bracket goes against the frame where you would screw this in to hold this up. And once you screw it into the frame, it's really easy to install. You just kind of, it just has a spring-loaded clip here where it just kind of goes with the rail here. And then when you push this unit in, when this is on the wall, it kind of clips on. So it's really easy to clip. And obviously you need to install the bracket. I think it's about 4 inches from here. So just install it on this side here. But yeah, it looks really easy to install, really innovative design where once you get this on the wall, you pretty much just snap the the unit in place, and then you're pretty much good to go. And if you ever need to plug this in for recharge, there's a USB-C connector there, as you can see. So this is what the wires included. So you got your USB-C connection there. And then if you need to program, there's also a program button there, which the instructions will tell you what to do if you need to ever reprogram it or pair it to your device. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, it looks really easy to install. It should only take you no more than like 10 minutes, honestly. Well, depending on where your window's at. For me, it'll be pretty quick, since it's my kitchen window. And yeah, everything should be paired up. Once you put those 4 screws in, 2 screws each side, pop this on. This is the front of this would be the front of the blinds here. So this is what it would look like hanging down, and the brackets on top here and this against the wall. So really neat design from all the old blinds that I've installed from like Home Depot, where they have weird clips, and you have to drill it in like 4 holes on the side and all that stuff. So this looks really easy to use and install. So let's go ahead and now get it installed on my kitchen, and let's play around with it a little bit. So this is the window I'm going to be installing the blinds on. It's just my kitchen window. There's no blinds on it or anything, so it's been naked like this. So it's good to put a blind on it so I can shut it during the day. And this bracket here, I plan to install it kind of like that. And I'm not going to screw it in on these 2 holes. I'm going to screw it on the top holes here. Since it's a metal frame, I want to use this metal frame to anchor the brackets down instead of this plastic part, which is part of the window. So yeah, so that's my installation procedure. So I'm going to drill some pilot holes and then get the brackets installed, and then we'll get the blinds installed in no time. So they said you need to be about 4 inches from where the bracket's at. So I put the bracket already installed on the blinds. So I'm just gonna mock it with my pencil here on both sides. So I got that side, and I'm gonna mock it here on this side. And then I'm gonna pretty much install the bracket first with a pilot hole, and then get the bracket installed to get the blinds installed. So they included 4 drywall anchors, 4 screws. I'm not going to use these since my frame is steel, so I'm going to use these 4 screws. But before I do it, I'm going to drill a pilot hole, which is a little bit smaller than these screws, so that will be a little bit easier to screw in once I mount up the bracket on there. Alright, so I'm now just drawing the 2 holes that I decide to use. I wish they gave you more screws, but they only give you 2, so I'm just going to use the one in the back and the one in the front there. It's just so that I could balance out the weight of the blinds. Okay, I'm doing the same thing to the other side here, marking it. Alright, marking is done, ready to drill. Alright, here's the drilling. There's one hole there. There's the other hole. There's the other side. That one took a little bit more force. And then the last hole. Alright, there you go. Got all the pilot holes ready, and now I'm ready to mount the bracket. Alright, now that the pilot holes are set, we're going to go ahead and drill the brackets on. That's one. That's 2. And it's on there pretty good, nice and tight. Alright, now we're repeating on the right side. Just find that pilot hole that you drilled, and then it's just going to go straight in, easy peasy. All right, there you have it. So now both brackets installed on the top cell of the top of the window cell. And now the last step is just to install the blinds. Okay, now for the installation, they made it pretty easy. So it just snaps on the top rail. You push it in. And that's it. It snaps on just like that, and it's on pretty tight. And if you ever need to remove it, you just push it back and then pull down. But yeah, that's with the blinds installed. Really easy, only took a few minutes. All right, now for the final test. So everything's paired already, so you don't have to do anything. This remote is already paired to the blinds from the factory, and they already set the limiter, and it's already paired to the right channel. So you just pop the battery, the included batteries in, and it should just work. I did charge it already as well, so you may want to charge it before you put it up. Once you charge it, the blue light on the blinds will stay solid. So now, if you want to close the blinds, here's the remote. I just hit the button once, and it goes down. And it looks like they set the limiter for me already, so it fits the dimension of the window perfectly. It stops right at the bottom. And if you want to make it go up, just hit the button once. Motor's pretty quiet. You still hear it a little bit, but it's not too loud. And the blind is back up. And there's also a stop button. So say if you want to go down and you want to stop part ways, there's a stop button in the middle here. You just hit it and it will stop. And then if you want to resume, just hit the button down again or up. You can stop anytime you want. So last thing on the remote, looks like there's a little heart button on the remote. You can set a favorite position. To do that, you hold down the heart button and the stop button for 2 seconds. The lights will flash and then the blinds will move up and down a little bit. And then it will tell you that favorite is saved. So I already set it off camera because I only have 2 hands. So right now, since I have favorite set, I just hit the button and I set it on the halfway point, and it will go to my favorite setting and it will stop there. It looks like you can only have 1 favorite, so you could set whatever position the blind's at and then set it as your favorite, and then by hitting just the heart button, it will go to that position. And obviously when you're done, if you want to put it back, you either go up or down. You can stop and then back to my favorite and back in the middle. So yeah, you can set your favorite setting on the remote as well. Okay, now that we determined that everything's working, the last step is to pair it with your app. This blind uses Matter, so it's compatible with whatever you have, Alexa, Google Assist, or for me, I'm going to show you guys how to pair it on Home Assistant. So I have the Home Assistant app here, so I'm going to open it up, but first we got to put this in pair mode. So there's a button down here. All you need to do is hold it down for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you see a blue indicator light down here, that means it's in pair mode, and the blind moving up and down means that it's kind of in that mode right now. So in my app here, I'm gonna pretty much go to add integration. So this is in my Home Assistant, and then I'm gonna hit add Matter, and here it's gonna say add is the device new. I'm gonna say no, it's new. And then when I add it, it's gonna ask to scan the QR code. The QR code is located on the bottom here of the blind, so all you need to do is just scan it to your app. And then as you can see here, it's asking to add the blind to Home Assistant. adding it to Home Assistant. And after you add it, it will pretty much go to the setup phase. And once it sets up, everything should be pretty much good to go. So let's give it a few minutes here while it sets up. All right, still setting up. Oh, it looks like some stuff popped up in the background, so I think we're almost done. And blind popped up. I'm going to hit continue. Now it's going to add it to Home Assistant, and there you go. Looks like the blind's now in my Home Assistant. And if you scroll down, you got the controls, configuration, and the diagnostic at the battery level, battery charge, and voltage and everything. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate how to use this in the app. So I'm going to hit the down arrow here on the controls, and that will close the blinds. As you can see, really easy to use. You pretty much got just 3 buttons: up, down, and stop, similar to the remote control ones where if you just hit it once, it will just go down automatically, and you tap it up once again and it will open up. So I'm now going to tap up to retract the blind once, and it should go back up here. There we go. So now it's going up, similar to the remote control that comes with the blinds. And the cool thing about the app is you kind of have this granular control. If you click into it, you could open and close the blinds a certain percentage based off of the touchscreen there, how much you want to close. So it would pretty much open and close based off where you drag on the purple area there. So there you go. Sometimes it lags and it goes down and it only shows halfway, but for the most part it gets it pretty good. So I'm going to open it up a little bit. So that's 35%. And then it's going to open. And there you have it. You could also change the type of control if you don't like that. You could click on the bottom here, and then you just have the buttons like on the previous menu, but it's just in a vertical setup right here. And then you could stop it there. So yeah, pretty cool. App is really it's really easy to integrate it. Remember, if you have Home Assistant, you'll need the proper thread and open border systems running to make sure it all works. It's kind of complicated design, but once you get it going, everything should be good to go. So yeah, there you have it. Blinds work good. If you guys have any problems or any questions, just let me know. But I really love it. Even if you look at the video, it shuts out a lot of the light, and it works really well. So I'm very impressed with the product, and I definitely recommend it. I'll put the link to the website below. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.